Earlier today, Nintendo had a conference in Tokyo to announce a whole bunch of new projects in the works. To be fair, this came out of absolutely nowhere and no one was expecting it. And spoiler alert, there is no Gen 4 remake, no Mystery Dungeon, no Let's Go Johto, and no Origins anime sequel in the works. So if you're still interested in what did get announced, then stick around.
I wanna be the very best.
Pikachu?
No one ever was.
So Nintendo did announce a few projects that were shown earlier, and I'm still amazed that they were able to keep it all secret. Fair play to everyone at Nintendo for not allowing anything to be leaked. First up was a sequel to Detective Pikachu that will be released on the Nintendo Switch. Following the success of the movie, this will come as no surprise that Nintendo will carry on to ride the success train the movie brought. At present, there are no details apart from the fact that it'll be on the Switch. It'd be great if we can get Ryan Reynolds to voice it again, because as Pikachu he seemed fantastic and he really enjoyed doing it. If Reynolds is voicing the character once again, I'll just buy the game regardless of what IGN review it as. Now, one thing that'll be interesting to see is if it follows a kid-friendly vibe or have a lot more adult jokes that were featured in the movie. I imagine if Reynolds is involved, it would probably follow the latter. Well, I really hope it does. Next, Nintendo gave us the first glance at their new cloud service called Pokemon Home. From the initial information we have, it will allow you to store all your Pokemon from all forms of the games, which will include Pokemon Bank, Pokemon Let's Go, Pokemon Go, and the upcoming Sword and Shield games. There is no information if you are able to trade between each form of the game, but this has certainly become available in the future. I was very impressed with this, as I was wondering if there was ever going to be a way for all the platforms to mix, and it looks like we're finally going to have something that will allow that to happen. Expect this to come in 2020. A new mobile game was also announced by Nintendo in partnership with DeNA called Pokemon Masters. Again, there is also very little information on this project, with the release date being in 2020 also. The game will allow you to play as trainers from the previous games, including champions and gym leaders, so it looks like you're going to be able to get the legendary gang back together again of Brock, Misty, and Red. Whilst the game's idea does seem cool, I am a bit gutted because I had hoped they would all be in Sword and Shield in a tournament mode similar to how they were in Black and White. Pokemon Masters basically pisses all over that idea because they would not want to have all of them in two games. It may also mean that we do not see any old trainers make a guest appearance in Generation 8, but it's way too early to confirm anything for sure. Finally, the main thing I want to talk about, Pokemon Sleep. I am not fucking with you here. Nintendo are going to release a game called Pokemon Sleep. The trailer they showed highlighted how through Pokemon Go people got out and walked a lot more. To be fair, they're not lying. I walked my dog so much the thing became a muscle-bound hero. Now, the developers want to make sure that players focus on the importance of sleep and having a healthy lifestyle. Sleep is important and it contributes to positive mental and physical health, so fair play for Nintendo and Niantic looking after people's health. They've created a new device called the Pokemon Go Plus, yeah, not very original, which will help monitor your sleep patterns as you're on the land of Nod. It is not known how the game will reward players for healthy sleeping as of yet, with more information soon to be released. However, there are a few things I feel that have to be discussed around Pokemon Sleep. Whilst I agree there are benefits to having a healthy amount of sleep, I would feel that Pikachu keeping a track of what I get up to at night is slightly creepy. There are also several scenarios I feel could happen here. I get a report each morning from Pikachu that tells me that whilst you did get a healthy amount of sleep, you were very active for the first 15 minutes. Can you explain why this is? That Pikachu shouts at me through the speakers to stop masturbating. People decide to forget about sex and focus more on sleeping so they get the rewards. Imagine this scenario, the boss is lying in bed waiting for me to arrive and I just tell her, "I'm sorry dear, I've got no time for that. I need to get my recommended hours of sleep so Pikachu doesn't shout at me." It's probably going to lead to a situation where the amount of babies being born start going down, with society basically becoming reflective of the film Children of Men, and essentially leading to the end of civilization as we know. Honestly, I do not think I'll be very good at Pokemon Sleep, as I have a 2-month-old who is waking up several times a night, so I don't have a fucking chance. I'm intrigued what Nintendo and Niantic's next game will be after this, and so I can claim I was right, I have thought of a few suggestions. Pokemon Kitchen, making sure you eat the recommended number of calories each day so that you have enough energy to be able to use Pokemon Go and Pokemon Sleep to its maximum potential, allowing you to spend more money on the microtransactions to be the best trainer in the world. Pokemon Public Transport, get bonus XP for using the bus or train to get to work. Get even more if you ride or walk to work, even if you work over 20k away. And finally, Pokemon Toilet, as let's be honest, that's where I spend most of my time. Pokemon Toilet will be making sure you empty your bowels each day and allocating you a sensible amount of time to use the bathroom without your significant other shouting at you for taking too long. I also feel I would fail at this game as well because I feel the toilet is my sanctuary from the world and I need my peace and quiet. Whilst there has been some good ideas that have come out today, I would have rather seen a Gen 4 remake or a Let's Go Johto rather than something like Pokemon Sleep. But what did you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Right, I'm off to start putting together ideas of Pokemon Toilet. Well, on the toilet. Until next time, everybody. Bye bye.